I want to know the context. I mean, that's a quote.
Oh, he's looking for context. Dude, it's so funny. He looks for context when it's something that like he only looks for context when it's something that he's like already personally invested in. Here's what Donald Trump said. This is a video that he posted. This is a real video that he posted. But before we do that, here, Joe Rogan claimed the other day that there are no examples that show Elon Musk is a right-winger.
I hear people in LA, I hear people that I know, like, oh, Elon's just so crazy. It's like something happened to him. He went nuts and he's a right-winger now. Like, how? What are you saying? Like, what examples do you have? Like, they don't have an example.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, there are a lot of examples. Elon Musk has spent the past 4 months since he bought Twitter replying to and amplifying the most far-right conspiratorial anti-vaxxer white supremacist accounts on Twitter. He has spent the past 4 months since he bought Twitter restoring the accounts of actual neo-Nazis and Holocaust deniers, as well as Kanye West, some of whom, including Ye's, he later then had to suspend again. He gave Trump his Twitter account back. He trolled Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. He trolled Democratic Senator Ed Markey. He rails against a woke mind virus. He says his pronouns are prosecute Fauci.
He literally said he's a right-winger and like advocated for right-wingers. Like the only reason why Joe Rogan doesn't want to recognize that Elon Musk is a right-winger is because Joe Rogan himself is the same type of dumbass right-wing guy who tries to claim like, oh, well, I have a lot of unique positions actually, but I also love DeSantis.
So, because I know you were also a fan of Bernie.
Yes.
And they're like polar opposites in terms of the rest of their policies.
I'm a fan of him for different reasons.
Right, yeah.
You know?
But I know you said that you thought he would make a good president. And there's a bunch of things about him that I
there
think
are
would probably
Republicans like this, though.
Yeah.
There are Republicans that like Trump and also like Bernie.
Yeah, we call them idiots, okay? That's what we call them. Because they are. They're stupid, okay?
Change your opinion on it. Like, for example, he thinks weed should stay illegal.
Whatever. Most of the voting public is stupid, so I'll take it. Like, I'll take the stupid motherfuckers voting. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Who cares? I'm a fan. Please, go off, Kings. Be as stupid as you want to be as long as you vote for Bernie.
Because it smells bad.
Is that really his opinion, that it smells bad?
He said it
Does
smells,
he not know about edibles?
Quote, putrid, and he wants it to stay banned because of that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Is that really his rationalization?
Jamie, if you want, you could pull that up.
Yeah, that's what it says here, but it's legal in Florida.
Yo, Kyle is taking control of Jamie, dude. He said, Jamie, pull that shit up.
Ooh.
I love when the host is telling Jamie to pull shit up, dude. He's like, pull that shit up, Jamie.
Medically.
It says marijuana should remain criminalized because of its putrid odor. Polling compiled by the University of North Florida showed that most Floridians want the adult use of marijuana to be legal in the Sunshine State.
Yeah.
That's certainly not the case. In fact, under state law, the possession of up to 20 grams of cannabis is punished by a $1,000 fine and up to a year in prison. Possession of greater amounts is a felony. So what has he said? What I don't like about it is if you go to some of these places that have done it, the stench when you're out there, I mean, it smells so putrid.
Dude, Kyle's so smart. Okay, listen. He is 100%. You already know what he's doing. I don't even need to explain it. Yeah, Kyle's holding a carrot and Joe is sniffing. Oh, yeah. Because Joe's been glazing up DeSantis nonstop because he's like, oh, I'm so right-wing. I love Austin, Texas. Like, oh, whatever. And Kyle's like, oh, yeah? You like DeSantis? Well, here's what he said about weed, dog. How do you feel about that, Joe? You know Joe can't sit here and keep glazing him up after this.
He's talking about the city, Austin, not me.
Yeah.
I am not right-wing.
Austin is right-wing, 100%.
I want people to be able to breathe freely.
Talk about the city.
That's silly.
But
that's also like...
He's like, look, oh, God, which one in his dumb ape brain, which of the things does he care about more? Does he care about, like, presenting himself as this, like, right-wing, out-of-touch weirdo? Or does he love weed?
I want to know the context. I mean, that's a quote.
Oh, he's looking for context. Dude, it's so funny. He looks for context when it's something that, like, he only looks for context when it's something that he's like already personally invested in. He's like, oh yeah, this motherfucker never looks for context when some dumbass Facebook post is telling him that like vaccines turn children autistic and gay. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, that's real. Did you see that? But when it's the kitty litter, you know what I mean? Kitty litter boxes are being put in schools. A buddy of mine told me that.
It made me so sad. Because there's this young kid. He looks like he's probably like 17 or 18, and the father's 42. And the father beats the shit out of him. I mean, like dings him in the head and keeps punching him. I'm like, that's your son. That's your son. And we're watching you beat your son up. You failed. You've failed as a man. Yeah, this is it.
That's not exactly what was happening.
It's not? What is it?
They're not father.
Oh, why does it lie? It
Because
says
that's
father
what-
knocks out son
Yeah,
in
but
celebrity
that's-
boxing match.
Gotta get somebody to click on this.
Bro, you are the dumbest man on the planet. He said, why does it lie? He said, why does it lie? But when it comes to Ron DeSantis talking about marijuana legalization, it's like, oh, well, I don't know.
DeSantis demurs on marijuana legalization but can't stand the dank stank. Well, okay, you don't have to like the smell. You know, I mean...
That's it. That's the reason why Joe Rogan would, of course, have a very hard time understanding or claiming that Elon Musk definitely is right wing. Because in America, a lot of people, especially people that are like in the culture or want to be in the culture, can't openly say they're right wing. It's like, bro, he's a billionaire. What do you mean? Every right wing ass shit that happens in society is a consequence of every billionaire. I don't give a how many black charities, let's say, Jeff Bezos, how many black cash apps Jeff Bezos sent money to. He's still a right-winger because he's a billionaire, okay? There is no left-wing position. There are no left-wing billionaires. Like, George Soros is the closest, and that's why everyone always says, like, George Soros is a left-wing socialist billionaire. It's like, no, you're idiot. He's not. He is a liberal, okay? Liberalism is still inherently a right-wing idea because it revolves around the protection of private property. Its entire society is designed around said protection. It's built upon enclosure. Richard Branson is? No, man. No. There's no such thing as like a left-wing billionaire. There are no anti-capitalist billionaires, okay? Maybe in the future. I don't know. With the way that like wages works for insane like sports contracts or whatever, actors maybe, but no.
He spread a homophobic conspiracy for a fake news website about Paul Pelosi and the vicious attack on Paul Pelosi. He doesn't like regulations. He doesn't like high taxes. He doesn't like labor unions. He hung out with Jared Kushner at the World Cup final. He hung out with Rupert Murdoch at the Super Bowl. He advocated for Kevin McCarthy to be House Speaker. He went to Kevin McCarthy's office on Capitol Hill to wish him happy birthday in person. In fact, he was Kevin McCarthy's VIP guest at his Republican fundraising retreat in Wyoming last year. He said he's leaning towards Ron DeSantis for president in 2024, right-wing Republican Ron DeSantis. Oh, and he told his more than 120 million followers on Twitter on the site he owns to vote Republican just last November. Yes, vote GOP, he literally said. But no, Rogan's right. Musk's not a right-winger. How could you possibly think that? Up next. Being a child of immigrants doesn't automatically make you an advocate for immigrants. Just ask Nikki Haley.
Nice. It's so funny that like a guy who literally said, please vote for Ron DeSantis, the Republican candidate, is actually not a right winger. Here's what Donald Trump said.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Ron DeSantis Twitter space.
Hello? Is my microphone working correctly?
George, can you just wait while we...
Hello? Can you hear me?
We can all hear you, George. Can you just hold on for a second?
Hilfa, I don't think they can hear me.
I can hear you fine, George. Just speak to the
I don't think George knows how to use Twitter.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Can I please make my big announcement now? Everyone just...
Hello?
Just shut up, George.
Can somebody just mute George?
Dick, could you try not to cough on the...
Okay, so how are we going to take out Trump, you guys?
Guys from the FBI, this is not a private call. This is a public Twitter space. Everyone can listen in.
God damn it.
Anyway, guys, we invited everyone to this Twitter space so Governor Ron DeSantis could...
Everyone just shut the hell up so I can make my announcement, okay?
You go, girl.
Wait, the devil is gay?
So what? Everyone in this call is gay. I happen to know every single one of you has a secret gay lover hidden in your closet.
Ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie verbringen.
Guys, can we please just calm down?
So anyway, guys, I just wanted to announce that I'm...
Okay, I can hear the governor very well.
Shut up, would you please shut up already? I'm running for president, okay?
Yeah, we kind of already knew about it.
Know, Governor.
Congratulations, Governor.
Well, that concludes our Twitter space for today. Thank you to all of our...
Hold your horses, Elon.
I love that, like, Trump's voice is AI as well. Like, obviously, he didn't make this. This is, like, a fan-made thing that he posted on his account, which is still crazy. But, yeah, this part is
The real
awesome.
president is going to say a few words. The devil, I'm going to kick your ass very soon. Hitler, you're already dead. Dick Cheney sounds like you'll be joining Hitler very soon. Klaus Schwab and George Soros, I'm putting both your asses in jail. And Ron DeSanctimonious can kiss my big, beautiful 2024 presidential ass. Trump 2024, baby. Let's go.
Yeah,
Hi,
this
everyone.
is a real thing that the former president posted. Donald Trump posted this on his Truth Social account, which is why we need him back on Twitter. Like, I know that'll be helpful to Elon Musk, and it'll be helpful to his campaign in general, which probably not the best thing to do, honestly. You know, we're not in the business of like helping Trump out that much, but honestly, it's hard, man. It's hard. Not this would have exploded on Twitter. It would have gone crazy.